I overcame, thinking I would hurt myself doing this. That was something in the back of my head because I have a lot of events planned this year, but all I could think was like, this is the one you don't quit. Everything else is, for me, for my sponsorship, for, whatever other reason I'm gonna race, but this one wasn't for me, and this one I couldn't quit, so if I was gonna get hurt, it was gonna be worth it. Headache feels better.
That's good.
Kind of. I was like a total lack of sleep. I actually spent a lot of time nauseous, which was new for me, but only in the morning. So once I think I crushed half y'all's bottle of Pepto. Once I housed 3 of those in the morning, I would be fine. And I also had a sinus infection midweek, which was a lot of fun from all the dust and cigarette smoke of Vegas, and finally cleared that out today, basically. So just let everything below the waist, totally fine, legs doing great. Otherwise, everything else needed a little extra TLC. Get up every morning after morning and keep running. It only takes a minute to warm up. Eventually different pains will be overcome by other pains, and you can just keep working through issues and problem solve and move on to the next thing and move on to the next thing. I was afraid of going to bed every night and having everything start to feel better and then possibly re-injure stuff in the morning by feeling great and like running too fast or something like that. But it worried me of like getting to rest and feeling good in the morning and then having new things hurt that maybe wouldn't have hurt if I just kept going. I know I can start running and run for a long time, but I don't generally get to sleep in between. It was really the interesting problem of, can I get comfortable, go to sleep, and get up, put my shoes back on, and do it all over again? And I could.
What is that, day 200?
Nothing gets worse, it just doesn't stop, so it just hurts for longer. And so if you can get okay with your level of pain at mile 50, you can go forever. Day 2, when I felt great at mile 25, it was like day 1 was tiring and hot. Day 2, my husband stopped running with me, and then I was by myself, but then I felt great by the end of day 2, and I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be okay, and I probably won't hurt myself, and we can get through this.
I don't have 31 yet. Almost.
Running's always been for me, only for me. Running, and I hope every runner would agree with this, running is one of the most selfish things we all do. I mean, to dip out on work, not do the laundry that day, not take your dogs out, but put your running shoes and go out is like the most selfish thing we all do. And to still be able to do parts of that, but also be doing it for a real important cause, made me want to sign up a year ago when I first heard about it, and I just couldn't make all the timing work with the fundraising. But this year was really important to me that I followed through and did the fundraising and ran and took time off work and really made this about something bigger than me. I think that we have probably astounded people with what we're doing as we head across the country. I think people are doing what I did the first time I heard about it and Googled multiple sclerosis when maybe it's never come up in your life. So I think the awareness is such a crazy thing. And I think several of us this year have pretty good online communities and followings. And I know that I've gotten a lot of support from people I've never met before or learned. Close friends of mine have relatives with MS that I didn't know about. And I think the awareness part of literally just the disease itself is incredible for what this org can do. And then on top of that, obviously the money that we raise while we're doing it is all going to the funding for research and adaptability devices and more promotion and awareness of the disease.
Super fun. No, that was awesome. Keep following along. Megan starts tomorrow morning, all the way to Utah.
I'm Liz Canty, segment 3. I ran 165 miles for MS.